I'm not sure if you remember, we did an escape room a couple months ago, not a couple months ago, actually, maybe about a year ago. And we were exploring and trying to figure out how to get out. And obviously, a lot of businesses and establishments have had to close their doors, but escape rooms in Connecticut are getting creative. And so we're going to tell you a little bit more about that right here in Connecticut. So let's bring them in.
Hello.
Hi guys!
Hey Sarah, how are you?
Hi, EscapeTheRoomers here.
It's so good to see you guys. So first, I would love if you could introduce yourselves to everybody if they haven't seen you on the show before or not familiar with Escape the Rumors. Introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about what you guys do, and then we'll get started.
Sure, my name is Cece.
I'm Brandon.
Yeah, we're Escape the Rumors. We travel around the world and we find the best escape rooms for the audience to enjoy. And we do review. We have a website. And currently with the situation, we came up with a enormous amount of list of online games that's being that can be appreciated by everyone that are staying home. But by the way, you are on our Facebook as well, and say hi to our fans.
Oh, hello, everybody. I love that. I'm so happy. Cross promotion here. We're helping each other out. I'm here for that. But tell us a little bit more, because if people are not familiar, way back when we did an escape room with you guys. So tell us what that escape room was, and basically maybe what the premise of an escape room is, if people haven't done one before.
Yeah, so the last time we met up, we played a game. It was a fairly new one from a company that we love to go to, which is Escape Rooms Connecticut. So the escape room challenge, or the challenges, usually has an objective or a goal that needs to be achieved. Whether you're trying to escape a room, you're trying to defuse a bomb, trying to save somebody. So really, it's about teamwork, team building for a common goal. While playing puzzles or scenarios to try to figure out what is the goal, and at the same time how to reach it.
So I mean, last time the one we played was in an asylum setting, which is quite exciting and also a little scary at the same time. And but we I mean, it was your first time, right, playing an escape room?
Second time.
First time.
Oh, yeah.
First time.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then we escaped with like a lot of minutes left. I remember that.
Yeah, there was the four of us.
That was an awesome job.
It's funny because you don't think it's going to be as challenging as it is, but I feel like, as you guys know, once you get the hang of it and you start to look out for those little clues, you're able to get through. But as you both know, many industries have had to either close temporarily or change the way in which they offer their services because of COVID-19. So escape rooms, particularly escape rooms in Connecticut, are getting creative and they're going online. So how are they doing that? And excuse me. And what has your experience been like trying them out?
Oh, okay. So there's like all these different ways that escape rooms are coming out with ideas, very innovative ideas that people can do at home. So we have remote escape rooms, which is a live avatar, which used to be your the GM that was in the room that was kind of giving you hints if you got stuck. So now they're playing your eyes and hands, and when you're in there, you direct them to help you unlock stuff. So while you're solving puzzles, while you're solving puzzles, you could be like, go left, check out the desk over there. Oh, there's a 4-digit lock over there. Well, let's figure out how to unlock that. Yeah. And then they will unlock the lock for you.
Okay.
So you're experiencing everything through them. It's still in an escape room setting. So that's called remote escape room, or our terminology. And then there's the digital games, which you can point and click. Those are things that you can play on the computer at home. And there's usually no limit in terms of time.
Right. But as we started playing all these games online, we noticed that they're kind of like in their own category for how it's described. Like, for example, a remote escape room usually is remote accessing to have an avatar be your eyes and hands and ears. But then the digital games are usually just online, but still story driven, still with a common goal. But then there's also puzzle games, which is literally just online, doing all these puzzles that you would normally do in an escape room, whether it was related to the story or not. Then, video games also has escape room, but then they also have a lot of ones that are people are printing and playing now, where you can do at home with your friends and family.
They're called DIY kits.
Yeah, so you wouldn't even need the computer. You need the computer to download and print it, but
Yeah.
after that, it's more about surrounding around a table and just playing together.
Very cool. Fun. It's been a great journey for us because we realized there were so many companies out there, and we find a list of companies all over the world. So there's languages offered in every different languages like Spanish, German, French, all over. So we'll show you a real quick access to how to get to that.
Okay.
So I mean, it's on our website. What you have to do is you just go to the at-home games. It's a really big icon here. So EscapeTheRoomers.com. And then you go to at-home games. And there's a blog about stay-at-home games from all over the place. And then you have a huge red thing that says click here. That'll bring you to an Excel sheet. So it's sorted out by country, company, type of game, different games, the pricing, and language, and then if there's discounts and things like that. And we'll put our most updated dates on there so the newest games have been added. And we also have a review section so that if you don't know what you're playing in terms of games, then you can also click that to read our review.
That is so cool. So I think that the thing that I've found the most fascinating of being stuck at home is just watching the ways in which different industries are pivoting. And I know that so much of what you guys do is based on having those like in-person experiences out in the field, out in an escape room. So are you finding that you're still able to get that sense of adventure and so much of what you loved from the digital experience or the at-home experience?
Yeah, I think so. The thing that improved, that was an advantage of this experience of at home is that we're able to now meet all the friends that are around the world that we weren't able to play with. So now we can play with like people in France and UK. Yeah. We just have to tell them a specific time, and they're all on there with us at the same time. Great feeling. Yeah,
I mean, I think with this whole COVID-19, it's brought a lot of friends and obviously family, but a lot of friends together. And also it's kind of virtually traveling to the places that you wish you could play escape rooms. But now that they've created something that can be offered for you to play while, the comfort of your own home, I think that's great. And they adapted really well and fast.
Yeah.
For people to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
And I think from a community standpoint, a lot of the companies has definitely stepped up in terms of combining their resources. And that's another thing we wanted to talk about today, because the community in Connecticut, the escape room owners are very close in terms of a circle.
Right. Well, not just Connecticut, most of the New England territory definitely created their own community and have stayed in touch with each other.
Right. So they created a game, like mini game, that is 23 total New England area companies. And here, I'm just going to show a real quick logo for you guys. And these are all the companies that are on that. Yeah, so once you complete their mini games, which you have to find a little toilet roll on their website, that's like an icon. Every one of them have that on their website, and once you do that, then you can play the mini game, and then if you pass the mini game, you get a password. So the password then goes to their main website, which then you enter, and you can be entered into a drawing where if the winner will win 2 escape tickets to every single location on here. So you can plan a really nice drive at the end of this COVID road trip. If not, that'd be really cool.
Something I love about you two is that when it comes to experiencing escape rooms, you've traveled all over, not just in the United States, but across the world, really.
Yeah, I guess it goes along with just being loving to travel in general. Yeah. But not only that, I think it's more about just seeing what's out there, because playing games in the U.S. is always great. But then when you're playing in unfamiliar, uncharted territory and learning about their culture and how some of them will infuse it into their puzzles, I think that's great also, because you're not only just playing an escape room doing something you love, you're learning about their culture, and just the way that they create their games. And it is different, but it's also, it's another take on just the creativity behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know that I asked you guys this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to add that we only did like a travel log, but now we only add escape rooms on there. So we still provide like travel tips, you know, on top of the escape room things, although like most of our trips are revolved around there now, but we still give recommendations on like, you know, where's the best place to eat, and in terms of transportation, where, you know, what's the scenario over there, because most of the time we're doing stuff that are like local people would do and not like tourists.
Yeah, and we document everything. Like we were doing that before doing the escape room thing. So I mean, everything we have is like footage from just like, you know, before we step inside a restaurant, what our thoughts were. You know, the way that they travel, their transportation system. For example, we have a video up on YouTube that is our trip to Iceland, because we played escape rooms there, but we did the Blue Lagoon. We also had the sushi there, and it was just an amazing trip in general. So we kind of wanted to share that. And Cece's great at like, you know, organizing and planning ahead for like how to, what's the best way to maximize your travel. So she put a lot of that stuff in there, and I think it's very helpful and useful if you're going to make that trip there.
And I think that's the difference between us and some bloggers, as we also vlog as well as blog. So you'll have the YouTube channel videos to help with that, in terms of, oh, what is this escape room going to be like? What's the lobby like? And how do you what is the preview of a game if you're too scared to go into a haunted setting?
It's nice to have like a visual understanding of what you're getting yourself into versus just a description of what someone experienced. So that's really
right. It helps paint the picture a little better.
Yeah.
If you could design your own escape room, like your ultimate dream escape room that you would love to just get out of, what would it be?
I have a couple, like because I watch a lot of movies, and I feel like a lot of these escape room owners draw inspiration from movies, also real life situations. But like for movies, like I'm a huge movie buff, and some of the movies that like I would love to see an escape room come about. I'm not saying there isn't one out there. I just probably haven't heard of it yet. I love Goonies, and Goonies is very like escape room-ish. I love Back to the Future, but there's been rooms that are Back to the Future related. But one of my favorite all-time is Clue. Now, Clue, if you're inside of a house, obviously, so you need a large space with various rooms. But it really is more about just like a Sherlock Holmes detective theme game. But if they could kind of like make it a little bit more geared towards that whole experience, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I like everything colorful. So if you do like a Disney room, I'll be there like all day.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
I would love that.
But
and that might take maybe some of the fear associated of doing escape room out of it, if they know that there are nice, friendly Disney characters around the corner.
I can't wait for Disney to come out with one. So hopefully one day. Yeah.
I think a good escape room should have, well, it would be great if it had a good mixture of everything, because it doesn't always have to be so tech heavy. It doesn't always have to be like so like crazy set design. I just think that if it has a good flow throughout, and it makes sense, like you're not just throwing a Rubik's Cube into like a Mayan tomb. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like it should stick to the script and keep you in that immersiveness, not like just, oh, why is there, you know, this here when I'm back in like the 70s, and you know, so I think just having a nice flow throughout is always key.
In terms of some of these digital experiences that you can find from escape rooms online in Connecticut, is it something where you have to sign up? Do you have to create an account? Do you have to be part of that community? Like, how does it work?
So there's a website, roomescape.com.
No, it's anyescaperooms.com.
Roomescape.com. But yeah, anyways, it's all on our website in the blog.
Okay.
You can just click a link there. And once you do that, they list every single escape room that are participating on there. And there's a little box underneath it. So you can click on their logos and it directs you to their website right away. And once you're there, you find the secret toilet paper roll that is on their website. And then you click the toilet paper roll, it leads you into the game right away, the mini games. Okay. Once you get
these experiences free or?
Yeah, all free. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And that's crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of free games on our site that is from different countries, because they feel like, oh, during this time frame, people must be, you know, bored at home, so we want them to remember us like as a company. So how do we, you know, keep getting the attraction of them coming to our website? And that was a great way for them to do that. And a lot of the places also have a little donation button at the bottom. So if you feel like you did a great game, then, you know, feel free to donate to them. And because, you know, they're really suffering right now with no, you know, employees and very difficult, no income. So hopefully, you know, they'll still survive after this.
Yeah, and a lot of the free ones are actually really good. I mean, it definitely shows their quality, so you know what to expect.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love that. Now, how important do you think it is for people to support local in this way, but also to support kind of that communal experience? I feel like we're really craving like human interaction. And so even though we can't get that, this is like finding just a new set of friends to go on an adventure with or to experience something with. So that's really neat.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really important that they kind of support them in any way they can, because if without the support from us customers, I don't think they're going to be able to survive at the end of this. Especially when we don't know when it's going to end. That's why they're coming out with these remote or digital ways to kind of keep their company afloat with the income and whatnot. But having that connection with friends whenever you want to like see them, but then not really just like chat over the phone, but to have something more interesting to do. I think that's a great way for them to come out with this kind of remote play when you're like, oh, you want to go on Zoom? I want to play a game. So it's a pretty awesome experience for us so far. We met a lot of people that we couldn't have meet like in this short amount of time. So loving the experience.
Now, how can people support you and everything that you guys provide?
I mean, like right now, we're just hoping that, you know, more fans will love us for what we do. We actually work pretty late at night to put this together, but we just hope everyone enjoys. I mean, we're not really to
I mean, anything
we love the industry ourselves, so that's why we're doing it.
Yeah, anything that we can do to keep like the escape room industry afloat, or you know, contribute to or raise the awareness of it, because I think it's a great thing to be a part of. There's so many different unique people and companies from all over the world that put in this work and effort to create something. I think that's the main reason why we created the videos, because we wanted to tell that story. And I think the players, like they obviously walk in, they experience it. It's a great 1 hour experience, but they don't really see the whole thing behind it. And I think that hopefully we're able to tell that story a little bit.
Yeah, so you know, if they like our content, just like and subscribe. And then what else do you want to? Is there anything else you want to add?
I mean, right now, like we're going through a lot of tough times, like everybody is. But I think that this has been a great way to just keep going, and also a great distraction from things that we're personally going through. And also with Zoom, like I've never been more connected with my friends and family. I don't want to just say Zoom, because I feel like, you know, there's other platforms, but Zoom is definitely very useful and very user friendly. And I think that it's helped a lot.
Well, I'll say it again. I mean, I love what you guys do, and that's why, you know, we loved collaborating with you way back when. It feels like so long ago now to be able to experience like a real escape room. And so, you know, I'm grateful that you guys were come on today to share that with us. Escape the Rumors. Where can they find you guys on social, and what is your website if people want to follow along?
Yeah,
EscapeTheRoomers.com. Our Instagram is also EscapeTheRoomers. So is our Facebook. Our Twitter is ETRumors, or ETR Rumors. So LinkedIn is also Escape the Rumors.
Everything, every platform out there.
YouTube is Escape the Rumors also. So you can just type youtube.com.
But I really want you to come and join us for a remote escape room experience.
I would love to. Just like let me know the details, and because I mean, I think I've binged every Netflix show I possibly can, so it's time to do something different. And so let me know, because I would love to do that.
Let us know what theme you want, what type of theme.
Well, I love the asylum, so I'm definitely in the horror realm. I live for that stuff. I love that. So yeah, definitely something like that.
Okay, we'll definitely be in touch. And if if anyone reaches out, we can give you our information as well on how to get to that list.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Well, guys, thank you so much. It was good seeing you.
So nice.
I know you guys have to head off for a game, so enjoy. But thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Thank you
for having us.
Thank you. Nice seeing you. Bye.
Bye. Hi, everybody.
Oh, and of course I flipped myself. That's my nice little light there. Weren't they fantastic? So yeah, basically if you're just joining in, I'd love for you to watch this interview back. It's Escape the Rumors. They are fantastic. They have made so many cool experiences being able to travel the world and go to these escape rooms. But now because of the pandemic, they're able to have those experiences virtually. So here in Connecticut, there's a lot of free resources that you can find to be able to have those digital experiences at home from the comfort of your couch. So make sure to check them out. Escape the Rumors. They'll have all the information on their website to be able to have some fun of your own and learn more about them and everything they do. They are awesome people. So cool to be able to chat with them today. But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate it. Hope you have a great Thursday, and we'll see you tomorrow.